We are inching our way towards this 10,000 plus foot pass, and we're starting to hear thunder. We're a little bit concerned because we're going to be at a very high spot. It sounds like it's still far away, but the clouds are looking a little ominous. Let me show you. Yeah, close to the top of the pass. Just trying to get up there and get back down for those lightning. Temperature has dropped substantially, and it started raining, and even it's hailing right now. We're trying to go forward, but we may decide to stop and hunker down, but we shall see. We have a snowfield to cross. This is the Ediza Lake Thousand Island Lake Loop, located in the Ansel Adams Wilderness, and it is 23 miles. We begin day one at Agnew Meadows. We start on the Shadow Lake Trail. We take that past Shadow Lake to Ediza Lake, where we camp on night one. On day two, we backtrack, meet up with the John Muir Trail, take the John Muir Trail over one 10,000 plus foot pass, and we have a lunch break at Garnet Lake. We then traverse another 10,000 foot plus pass, passing both Ruby Lake and Emerald Lake, and finally meeting up with Thousand Island Lake, where we camp on night two. On day three, we meet up with the Pacific Crest Trail High Trail, and we take that all the way back to where we end, which is also where we started, and that completes the loop. Everybody, we are getting ready to start out on a 24-mile loop. We are hiking about 8 miles today to the Ediza Lake. That's camp for night one, and then tomorrow to Thousand Island Lake, and that is camp for night two. And I'm here with my brother-in-law, my sister, and my niece, Christine, and we're really excited. This is probably the section of trail I'm most excited about that I've backpacked so far, so let's get going. It's a beautiful morning on the trail. It's in the low 50s. Perfect. Absolutely gorgeous. We're all really excited. The views are amazing so far. We are on the Shadow Lake Trail, and as I mentioned, we're going about 8 miles today to Lake Ediza. Super happy to be here. And with my family. That's amazing. Lake. It's gorgeous. So far so good. We're stopping to make a little adjustment and we'll be on our way. It's very peaceful, quiet. It smells amazing. The trees. breathing in the fresh air. The drive up here was pretty brutal. Took me 8 hours, which is normally a 6-hour drive. So I couldn't be happier to be here right now. It's funny and kind of ironic that I drive so far, so many miles and so many hours to get somewhere where I can just walk in peace, fighting all that traffic and all the people to get away from people. But it's awesome. It's awesome to be here right now. Starting our ascent. We're climbing about 1,300 feet today. It's all been pretty level until now. Let's go. Ready? I think that could possibly be Mammoth Mountain. Would make sense. You guys all know Christine. She's back. From all the way down there. Phew. Hi, Christine. Beautiful. Just keeps getting more and more beautiful, guys. Look at this. I think so. Shadow Lake. We made it. We are all in just complete awe of the beauty here. Can't think of a better place to have a break. And there are trout in this lake. Lunch today. Rice cake, Jiffy peanut butter, and some mangoes for lunch. Yum yum. 4 miles down, 3 to go to Lake Ediza, campsite for night 1. Hey everybody, this is my brother-in-law Dan.
Hello, how you doing?
How you doing, Dan?
This is a great day, nice cool day because of the cloud cover and so forth, so having a great time.
Awesome. excited to actually be on the JMT. So far it's just beautiful. Wanted to hike the JMT for a very long time. Obviously we're not going to be doing a lot of it, but still just happy to be here. Been informed that there is a log out up ahead. We're gonna have to do a water crossing. So the hiker that told us about it, said it's a little bit sketchy. To do the hardest part, the boulder scramble. Oh yay! Let's do it! How'd you feel about that? That scramble?
It was fun. It was a different level of adventure than I was expecting to have at the end of this hike. I'm pretty tired right now, to be honest, and I was kind of tired going into it, but we just took our time with it, made sure that we had really steady footing, and we did it safely, and we get to do it again tomorrow morning, so practice will make perfect.
Woohoo! Look how beautiful this place is, you guys.
Oh yeah.
Ediza Lake, and it's just starting to rain. So we're going to try to get to camp, get camp set up. Absolutely gorgeous. Well guys, we made it to camp. We wound up doing another huge rock scramble after the one we thought we were done with. And we got our tent set up, and it is looking pretty ominous. We're hearing a lot of thunder. We're hearing some thunder, not a lot. And I'm feeling some sprinkles right now, so some weather may be on the way. They predicted about 2 o'clock for thunder showers. Here's my tent. There's Christine. We'll walk over here. There she is. There's Dan. He's getting himself some water, I think. They have a little creek over there. And then there's their tent right behind us. Cool. It's raining. We're in our tents, staying dry. Kind of sleepy too, so maybe take a nap. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Not a bad view for my tent on a rainy afternoon. This evening's dinner. First time I've tried one of these. Maybe pasta with chicken. We will see. It takes 12 minutes to cook, which I think is kind of long. We finally broke out of our tents. We've been in there for hours. We had to get some food. The rain stopped though, which is good timing. After dinner views. Beautiful. The sun's out. So excited. Thought we'd be in our tents all night. Thankfully, we will not. Stay tuned for the verdict. So-so. So-so. Not bad. Not great. Not horrible. Day one is in the books. Awesome day. Some challenges, rock scramble, lots of rain, thunderstorm, lightning, but it was awesome. Can't beat being out here. Being out here with my family too is just amazing. And what a lovely sunset it turned out to be. We'll see you guys in the morning. Beautiful morning, as you could see. Had my first cup of coffee, getting ready to have my second cup of coffee. This stuff is actually really awesome. It has your cream and sugar and everything combined. And I've got my GSI, Pinnacle Soloist, and my MSR Pocket Rocket. And we're trying to figure out the plan for today, so we'll update you on that in a bit. Might be a little bit of a change of plans, so we'll let you know. Morning, sis.
Morning.
Beautiful morning, huh?
Yep.
That's my sister Jill. She's not a big camera in front of the camera person, but I wanted to get her on there. Christine's getting a steam bath this morning.
Facial.
Yeah. What's for breakfast, Christine?
I've got the Patagonia Provisions oatmeal. Trying out the first, or breakfast grains actually, but you have to cook it. It's not instant.
Takes a little extra step than my oatmeal.
A little extra money too.
We have camp all packed up. I'm letting my tent dry a little bit. I still have it set up. It's just over on a big falling down tree over there. Everything got really wet last night, so we're taking a few minutes to get everything dried up. We might actually be splitting up our group. We're not certain yet, but we'll see how it goes. That rock, that boulder scramble getting in here is just gnarly, and we have to actually do that on the way out as well, so we're not looking forward to it. And not all of us are feeling so great, so some of our group, maybe Jill and Dan, might split off and go to either Garnet Lake or somewhere closer to the trailhead. And Christine and I plan on sticking with the original plan and going to Thousand Island Lake and then taking the high trail back tomorrow. So that's the plan as of now. I'll update you to let you know if anything's changed. But it is an absolutely beautiful morning. I think we're in for some good weather today, fingers crossed. And hopefully we'll have a nice dry evening and really be able to enjoy the lake. So that's the plan. We'll let you know what's going on. Check in later. I'm ready to do this rock scramble. This is what I was telling you about, this boulder scramble. So I'll catch you on the other side because I will not be filming. Holy guacamole. I see people doing this like it's nothing. Not so much for us. Maybe one day it'll seem like it's nothing, but that's not today. Okay, we're done with the Lake Ediza trail and we are getting ready to head onto the Garnet Lake Trail, heading towards Thousand Island Lake. I'm blowing mosquitoes off my hand if you hear that. We did split off from my sister and her husband, so they are gonna camp. They're gonna backtrack the way that we came in and then maybe camp somewhere along the way, and we'll meet up with them tomorrow. So, off we go. Trudging right along, almost to our first pass at 10,000 feet. Passed a lot of backpackers coming on down. Everybody's really friendly, happy to be out here. It's beautiful. We had a very vigorous start to our morning, so we'll probably stop and have a little break at Garnet Lake. Look at this, guys. I haven't been filming much because we've just been going up switchbacks, and I thought I'd show you this view. Beautiful. Beautiful wildflower garden. Well, we are inching our way towards this 10,000 plus foot pass, and we're starting to hear thunder. So we're a little bit concerned because we're going to be in a very high spot. And it sounds like it's still far away, but the clouds are looking a little ominous. Let me show you. Yeah. Close to the top of the pass. Just trying to get up there, get back down for those lightning. Temperature has dropped substantially, and it started raining, and even it's hailing right now, actually. Got our rain gear on. We're trying to go forward, but we may decide to stop and hunker down, but we shall see. We're at the top of the pass. It's raining, it's cold. I hope it stops raining. Almost at the top, we're not quite there. Almost there, but the view is amazing. Beautiful. We did it, guys and girls. We're at the top.
Woohoo!
And here's the other side. We're about to go down. Yeah. And it's still raining, but we're happy. No more thunder. We don't hear any more thunder. We have a snowfield to cross. Look how beautiful this is, though. Off we go. Garnet Lake. It's raining again. Garnet Lake. Beautiful. We conquered the pass. We're sitting here having a snack, refueling. We're gonna get some more electrolytes in us, and we've decided to push on to Thousand Island Lake. We only have about 2 more miles, but we do have another pass. That's a little daunting, but I think we'll be okay now that we've stopped and refueled, rested, taken our packs off for a bit. It's not raining right now. We have heard a little bit of thunder, but we are just traversed this whole pass in the rain, so I don't think that's going to stop us now. We will be on our way shortly. Our second 10,000 foot plus pass of the day. It's a personal record for me. Christina and I had an emotional moment together. I'm really proud of her. I'm gonna cry right now. She's been through a lot. And for her to get out here and do this right now is just unbelievable. I'm so proud of her. Okay, we're gonna get down to the lake. Lake between the trees here. Some beautiful, looks like granite. Looks like Yosemite. We're not too far. Island Lakes. Oh my gosh, how exciting. How beautiful. Now to go get our campsite. Guys, just want to show you that before we sign off for the evening, and I'll show you our view. I know I didn't check in with you guys much this evening, but we are pretty tired. We just had our dinner. We need to finish setting up our tents and get our bedding in there and everything. And we're going to probably call it an early night. We're going to try to get out of here somewhat early tomorrow because we have about 9 miles to go. So good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. It was a wild day, wild weather. Started with the boulder scramble. It was definitely an adventure. Anyway, see you in the morning, guys. Good night. Good morning, everybody. We made it to day 3. Oh my gosh. Awesome. We are about to hike out on the high trail, part of the Pacific Crest Trail. And it should be about, we think, somewhere between 7 and 9 miles. We're not absolutely certain, but mostly downhill. So we're packing up and getting ready to go. So we will see you on the trail. Taking a little breather here. We have about 7 miles to go. We just climbed a section of, I think, about 200 feet or so, 200 to 300 feet. But I believe we're going mostly downhill today. Thank goodness. 3rd day hiking in a row. It's been awesome. I think about the people that hike 20 plus miles in one day. Maybe I'll get there at some point. I don't know if I'm there yet though. It's been awesome. It's been so beautiful. It's gonna be tough to leave, actually. It'd be nice to have a shower, but tough to leave. guys, that's Shadow Lake. That's what we hiked up on day 1. You might recall seeing that. And then we climbed over, Christine and I climbed over a couple of 10,000 foot plus passes over that way. Now we're just a few miles from the car and we're ready to get to the car. Well guys, I'm going to conclude our adventure here. We have about a mile to go. We have the other half of our group waiting at the car, and we're just going to get in the car and take off. So thank you for joining me on another amazing adventure. My favorite by far. Just the most beautiful portion of trail, the most beautiful scenery, and this is going to be a tough one to top, but had a great time with my niece Christine and then my sister Jill and my brother-in-law Dan the first night of the trip. So thanks for joining me guys. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.